Okay guys, this is Tim at the Chubby Guppy, and I'm just making a quick video today. Scott over at Fancy Tail Aquatics was having a little bit of issues with his mystery snail eggs hatching, and so I just thought I'd throw together this real quick for him on the basics to make one. Now what I do is Chubby Guppy. My favorite snack, one of my favorite snacks, comes in this here Wendy's box. Potato salad containers, just things that you would have left over from a normal shopping encounter. And the thing is we want to make a terrarium basically for your snail eggs. Here is the top. Now I have discovered through just grabbing a few and playing that you can nest this in to others. In my case, the potato salad one was the right size. And so if you notice, this just happens to fit rather snugly in the top. So what we've got is we've got a lower container and an upper container. And the first thing we're going to do here is grab a screwdriver and a torch. You know what this is. And all we're going to do is heat this old screwdriver. Now you can use a nail, you can use an ice pick, you can use anything like that you want. You want to be careful not to burn yourself. But get that puppy hot. And then all we're going to do is poke holes in. And of course I'm not going to go through and do all this. But you're just basically going to poke a grid like, and if you can find a container that's already gridded, but you want the holes to be big enough that a snail egg can fit through. And I like to burn them instead of drill them. You can drill them out just as easy, but there's, you know, you get the little plastic pieces and stuff like that. And I just do this, and you can come out later and bore them out. Anyway, idea is to make a pattern all across here, and I would do it down in these little areas to make a grid. And this is going to be where we lay the snails. And then in the top, you don't want to put near as many holes. In the top, you're just going to want to put a hole like here, here, and here. You know, 3 on this side, maybe 2 on this side, and 3 on this side. And what that's going to do is we're going to do the same thing. This is the bottom. Remember, we're sitting in here. So on our bottom, you want to do the same thing. You want to leave room for water, and I would probably fill it, you know, a third or half. And then same thing, you want to put like 3 vent holes, maybe 1 or 2 vent holes, and 1 or 2 here. And what that does is, yeah, some of your water is going to evaporate out, but it's you want to make it so that the air can flow from this bottom part of the container through those holes in the bottom, and that's going to push, you know, your vapors up around the eggs, and then it's going to be able to vent out here, but you're still going to retain some. Like I say, we're going for that atrium effect. And then once this is completed, what you're going to want to do is I usually put it on top of a light source, on top of an aquarium, or just depending how you make it. There's, you know, lots of different ways you can do it. These holes up here, you can make bigger, or you can make more. There's no secret. You don't want too many because you do want it to retain a little more moisture. And the secret is if the eggs are too wet, they won't hatch. If they get too dry, they get too hard, they won't hatch. So you just want them to stay, you know, mediumly hydrated. And again, this is just a quick how-to, but again, you'd want to repeat this again, just around the top. And then I'm going to add some water real quick. All right, we're back. And so see, that will set down like that. Set it on a warm source. Again, you just lay the eggs. Coming down here for a second. Sorry, I'm one-man cameraman. You would lay the eggs on here, and I like these ridges because it kind of holds the eggs up. If water does drip from the lid and start to pool up, it holds the eggs up. Again, you want to put holes throughout this whole area so that when the eggs do start to hatch, they can drop through to the water, because that's what they're going to look for. And what I usually do too is I'll throw a little ball of Java moss or just something in the bottom that the snails can go to, and they seem to be comforted. My understanding is they don't have to be fed right away, but if they want to, there's Java moss, something they can chew on. So again, this is just real abbreviated. I hope it does the purpose, and I hope that somebody gets use out of it. I've had really good success with them, and maybe later I'll come back and add some video when I have some actual eggs to lay in. I don't have any eggs available right now, but I do have lots of mystery snails. And a couple of bad boy angels over there. But anyway, again, small 20-gallon tank. I get all the snails I want or need. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna hop off up here, and hope to catch you guys next time. Take care.